Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Peter, KJ5AJB, here with Ham Radio Crib Notes, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a short little overview of the new release of SDRconnect for the SDR Play devices, the SDR receivers they make. They've added the rig control finally, and I'm going to show you a little quick setup for my situation here. Yours may differ, but anyways. Get your cup of coffee and let's go. All right, so on Saturday, the 26th of September, they released, SDR Play released a new release of SDRconnect app. It's version 1.0.5 build, and we're going to go over the rig control on that today. We gained a couple of more subscribers. We're up to 462 now, and I appreciate you all's help in that and your viewership. I hope you're enjoying the content we have here, and hopefully more to come. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Mash that thumbs up button. Share it with your buddies. And we'll get into this. First of all, we'll go over the release notes here. And I'll go to screen share real quick here. All right, so we have, let me minimize this one so it's not so distracting, and switch this guy to current application. There we go. All right, so on the release notes here, it does put a note there if you have an NRSP-SST device, which I don't have. That's the network SDR receiver they make. You must update the firmware to at least 1.0.11. And this is also a fix for Safari users. Oh, so they fixed the web interface, I do believe. You also have diversity support over the network via server. And that requires the RSP Duo, MP3 audio recording support, rig control support, Omni Rig for Windows only, and Ham library for the Mac. A waterfall gradient preview. Show ticks on the RF gain slider. Slider to change noise reduction strength. Option to enable NFM de-emphasis. Option to display spectrum frequency markers and relevant unit. Option to enable hold and decay. They changed improved CW mode filter performance, application and server memory usage improvement, display application version in the title bar, and they corrected some defects. Touch controls on the waterfall were active whether they displayed or not. RDS decoder filter out of character in the context of ASCII 2 set. RDS decoder did not work at all sample rates. Copy paste frequency between tabs required a frequency in the destination tab to be selected. Switching frequency tabs whilst the edit field padlock was open caused a crash. Bandwidth resize could not be performed to DSP and LSP when the mouse was in the frequency bar. Inconsistent style on remote devices dialog. IQ playback file selection was disabled when streaming was stopped. NRSPA administrator. Logging of connection activity, ability to take control from client admin user only, ability to assign control to a user, and lists of active connected users. Corrected defects, editing users required a password entry whether it changed or not. Date and time recording shown as always UTC regardless of regional setting. And I think one of the other major things was the MP3 audio recording support, because I think the previous version just did WAV files, so which is pretty cool. So anyways, I'm going to jump over to their page now and show you on the downloads what's changed a little bit. So this is the SDRplay.com website. You scroll down to the bottom, and like in my previous video I showed you here was the different versions for what platform you're on. So you have two pieces of software now. You have the SDRconnect, and then you have rig control, which is down here at the bottom. And both of them kind of go the same way on the Mac. They open a little folder on your desktop, and you just drag and drop the icon to your applications folder, and you go from there. So from there, we're going to hop over to my computer on my Kenwood over there, my receiver, my transceiver, and I'll show you the operation of it. It was seemed pretty simple and straightforward to get it set up and going, and it worked great. So let's hop over there, and we'll do that, and then we'll come back over here. All right, here we are at my Mac Mini that's connected to my Kenwood transceiver over here. And I've got the SDRconnect software open, and my RSP1B is in the box here. So we're going to start this. Just hit the play button, let her get connected. I'm going to spread this out a little bit. And then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to open up the rig control app. And we'll move him off to the side up over here. And you'll see in this first window is ham library. That's the only selection you have on the Mac. On Windows, it'd probably be OmniRig. Your manufacturer under this one, model number here, mine's a Kenwood TS-590SG. My serial port, and my speed, 115.2, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is connect to your rig. If it doesn't connect, it'll sit there and you'll get the beach ball effect while it's trying, and it'll error out eventually. Okay. And then you're going to connect to SDRconnect. And then in the reverse fashion, when you're going to close this out, you disconnect from SDRconnect and then disconnect from your rig. Just so you know that. So now you'll see in the bottom right corner, I've got my iPhone on the front of the my transceiver here. And if I scroll the numbers up, you'll see the frequency change on the front. Scroll it down. So there, the main thing you got control of is your frequencies and stuff like that. Not any of the other functions on the rig, just mainly that. So I want to change bands. So you can change bands. So I've tried this. So down here in the bottom left, I've got a 14 megahertz freq save. So if I double click on it, you'll see this goes to 14.308, and my radio goes to 14.308. And then I can scroll up or down through the frequency. So that's pretty cool. I've been waiting for this for a bit. So now I've got, I can use this to replace my Cubic SDR software. And this seems to be working pretty good. It's got a lot of features in it. I like their SDR receivers, and they work pretty good. Got some good quality sound to them, I think. You can also block out some noise reduction and stuff like that with it, and kind of clear up the background noise on the voices when you're listening to it. So anyways, we're going to move back to my main computer here and close this session out. And in the future here, we'll do a little bit more on SDRconnect, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to move back over there now. All right, we're back over here on my main desktop now. But anyways, I found that to be pretty cool that they added that feature function to the software, and now I have a complete replacement for Cubic SDR to use with the SDR Play devices. And I really like their SDR receivers. Seem to work pretty good. I like their their software so far, and they're continuously making improvements to it. So I figured I'd bring that to you and let you know it's got rig control now. And later on, we'll go into some more detail on the SDRconnect app itself. And so I hope you all enjoyed this content. I appreciate your viewership, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and mash that subscribe button down there. Go ahead and subscribe. It's right down there at the bottom somewhere. Mash that thumbs up button. Share the channel with your buddies, and we'll explore some more content in the future. This is Peter, KJ5AJB for Ham Radio Crib Notes, and we'll be signing out. 73s.